all 40 Minecraft enchantments and exactly what they do, including the secret enchantment not many players actually know about. Ever been in this situation? Yeah, painful. Well, Aqua Infinity speeds up how fast you mine underwater. Perfect enchantment for exploring ancient cities. Swift Sneak enables you to move quicker while sneaking from the warden. Fed up of dying from good old gravity? Well, worry no more because feather falling helps protect from fall damage. We've all been in that situation, after spending hours mining and a creeper sneaks up behind us and explodes everywhere. Well, blast protection gives you that little bit more protection from explosives. Like in my ultimate diamond mining guide, I explain aquifer caves are one of the best ways to find diamonds, and using the respiration enchantment allows us to breathe underwater for much longer. Also, in Java Edition, with this enchant on a helmet, you'll actually take less damage when drowning. This is one of the few curse enchantments in the game, which just like my girlfriend is stuck with me forever now. Curse of Binding when used on armor and equipped cannot be removed. Well, unless it eventually breaks or you simply die. Just like Jesus, you too can now walk on water. Frostwalker unfortunately doesn't convert water to wine, but it does change it to ice, allowing you to cross oceans and rivers with ease. Believe it or not, this enchantment protects you from projectiles, essentially making ranged mobs much less effective. Have you ever been swimming through the ocean and realised just how slow you move? God damn you physics. Well, Depth Strider aids this by giving you much quicker underwater speed, and when accompanying this with a dolphin, you'll be surprised about how quick you can move. Here's one for you. What's better than a cactus in Minecraft? A moving cactus. And that's exactly what this enchant does to you. Anytime a player or mob inflicts damage to you, there's a chance they will also take damage. Serves you right. No, this doesn't demonically collect the souls of everything you kill. In fact, it simply allows you to move faster on both soul soil or soul sand. And in Java Edition, it also widens your POV. I like to call this enchantment Sun Cream, as it aims to prevent you from getting burned, or at least taking less damage. Fire protection is great for the nether, as if you ever get hit by a blaze or fall in a lava pool, you have a much greater opportunity of escaping alive. My mum always tells me she wishes she had this enchant 9 months before I was born, and I'm not exactly sure what she means, but protection decreases all types of damage in Minecraft. Yes, including the pain I've just received after YouTube's just informed me you haven't liked the video yet. Okay, hold on to your seats because this one's going to knock you back. No, literally, knockback simply knocks players and mobs back. Who'd have guessed? This simply scorches enemies and sets them on fire, forcing them to take extra damage even after the initial swing. On Bedrock Edition, Fire Aspect also has the cool ability to ignite TNT, inflame candles and kindle a campfire. Pretty cool. Or warm, I guess. This enchant is the ranged version of Fire Aspect. Flame allows you to set players on fire without risking close quarter combat. Around 50% of Minecraft players don't even know this upgrade exists. A Sweeping Edge increases sweeping damage, which is a Java exclusive feature. Sweeping Edge comes into play once the attack recharge meter is above 84.8% and the player is standing or walking, but not sprinting. This one shockingly gives you the powers of the Greek gods, specifically Zeus, as you're able to cast lightning bolts during a thunderstorm, electrocuting and setting on fire any player, mob or block. This enchantment is a must if you're after a more specific mob drop. Looting makes dropped loot quantity higher and much rarer, meaning if you're struggling to collect wither skulls for the wither or gunpowder for fireworks, stick looting on and life will become a breeze. If any of you are scared of spiders, this enchant is for you. Bane of Arthropods increases the damage to both spiders and cave spiders, as well as simultaneously slowing them down. Interestingly, this enchant is a crossbow exclusive enchant, which allows you to quick charge your bow, giving you a sleight of hand and decreasing the wait time to reuse the weapon. Ah, if only my ex used this enchant, maybe we'd still be together. A loss. Yes, loyalty returns the trident back to the user once thrown, meaning you don't have to become a dog and fetch the stick every time it's lobbed. One arrow does plenty. No, literally. As long as you've got one arrow in your inventory, you have enough to take down an army, as this gives you the ability to harness an infinite amount of arrows without ever having to worry about running out. Time to get wet, because the Impaling enchant looks to harpoon all sea creatures, dealing extra damage to ocean mobs. Why use one arrow at a time when you can use 3? Multi-shot packs a punch, or more specifically, 3 punches, allowing you to cause potentially 3 times the amount of damage per shot. Speaking of punches, this is the ranged equivalent of knockback, pushing players and mobs back, which can be really effective when getting rushed by multiple mobs at once. This enchant gives us extra damage to all undead mobs. So be afraid, skeletons, zombies and phantoms, because we're coming to smite you down. Definitely one of the most fun enchantments in the game. Once a player is wet, the Trident hurls a player in the direction they're looking. Interestingly, when accompanied with elytras during a downpour, you can actually move 125 blocks per second, which is actually 4 times faster than elytras and rockets. Sharpness increases your melee strength, massively improving attack damage. This is sharpness, but for bows. Power increases attack damage to any player or mob when hit with an arrow. Ever heard of the phrase 2 birds, 1 stone? Well, this enchant sums that up perfectly. Piercing allows arrows to pierce multiple enemies, meaning you can inflict damage upon and even kill several enemies at once. This one's a weird one because it's no longer in the game. I mean, it is, it's just stuck in the Combat Test 6 snapshot and hasn't quite fully been released yet. Nevertheless, this enchant, previously known as chopping, works in 2 ways. Not only does it add extra overall damage to axes, but it has the ability to stun shields. Leave a comment if you think Mojang should officially add this to Minecraft. Good old reliable. Efficiency speeds up mining speed, which massively helps when clearing out a large space underground. This is efficiency, but for fishing. When you pull out your rod, the time it takes to catch a fish is decreased, meaning more fish for you. And you can sit down and enjoy a nice puffer fish. Oh, I don't like the taste of that one. This enchantment rolls the dice in aim to strike gold and increase the drop quantity of certain items. For example, you can find 1 single diamond ore, mine it with fortune and potentially get up to 4 diamonds. Core, you'll be rich in no time. My relationship with my ex is past the point of repair, but this enchant uses experience points to slowly mend your tools or armour, meaning they shouldn't ever break, unlike the bond I had with Sandra. Miss you, Sandy. My dad used this exact enchantment 11 years ago when he went to the corner store for milk. Curse of Vanishing can be applied to tools and armour, and is actually the second curse enchantment that forces the item to despawn upon the player's death. Spooky. This enchantment works on pickaxes, axes, hoes, shovels and shears, and gives you the ability when mining blocks to receive the block rather than the item. For example, you can collect an actual diamond ore instead of the diamond. This tends to be great for decoration in builds. This increases the durability of any item, giving it much more life. Last but definitely not least, Luck of the Sea increases the looting rate and rarity when fishing, meaning you can collect much more treasure items like name tags and enchanted books, which is exactly what I did in the brand new AFK fish farm tutorial, which is a must watch because in my opinion this farm is the greatest farm in all of Minecraft, and it's finally back after 4 years of being patched. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you there. See ya.